Oh, because it's tilted way too far up, and it's been reading that the entire time. Jesus, man. Alright, another day, another set of technical issues. Arc nearly killed my PS4. I can't even begin to describe that. Literally, Arc nearly killed my PS4. I don't know. I got no idea why. It just was like, sure, I have a great idea. I'm going to go ahead and just murder your PS4. You won't mind that, right? And the thing is, Arc's already an inferior version on PS4 to every other version out there. So this is just a little bit of cherry on top. A little dot of screw you on top of this sundae. Oh my word. Alright, I actually am broadcasting over there. Like, I can't even make that up. Arc literally just killed my, almost tried to kill my PS4. Like, I don't even know how to. Wow. And there was no reason for it. All I did was go in the game, back out, go back in the game. That's all I did. I didn't do any weird stuff. I was just trying to check to see if I could remove the tether settings. I couldn't unless I ran a dedicated server. So I was like, okay, I'm going to run a dedicated server. Then Arc straight up froze. So I was like, okay, I'll just unplug Arc. I'll just unplug the, I'll go to the home menu and like close down Arc. Nope, Arc froze so bad it froze up the entire PS4. And it got worse. So after Arc froze up the entire PS4, I then unplugged the PS4. Which you're not supposed to do, but I was left with very little options. Where am I? I'm all the way over here, huh? Oh, God, you gotta love Arc. What's that? You're about to die? I'm gonna put you in the, like, worst possible position I could put you in. So, literally what I ended up happening is I had to go in, I essentially had to restart it like multiple times just to actually get Arc back to running where it needed to be. There was no reason why Arc had to do all that. There was no reason why any of this stuff had to be like all that. What is that? That's metal. Flint. We need some wood. I'll only take about half. Actually, no. Take about all that. Split, split. Okay. I'm gonna need some fiber too, right? So we can get some sticks and stuff, because I kind of already have done this just a little bit already previously. Hide. What are we missing? Wood? For real? Okay. I kind of wanted to wait until nighttime, but then I just kind of looked over what I was about to confront here, and I was like, you know what? It's probably best if I just go over here, take care of this problem now, because this becomes a problem pretty quickly. Alright, I can go run off and grab some more. Oh, no! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Why? What was the purpose of that? I have to get to my stuff. No! No, give me a... God damn it! I hate Ark. Genuinely hate Ark. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to wait. It's alright. He didn't do anything too bad to me, so I gotta wait, that's all. I don't want to respawn in a random location. I probably should have reduced down cooldowns and just got rid of them. But... did... I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I probably should have just got rid of cooldowns. I mean, I could go all the way over to that bed, but that's way too far out there. Like, literally, I just put down the spikes so this crap wouldn't happen. Like, I just went and did this. And already, he's faster than me. He completely outran me. Completely hunted me down multiple times. And killed me 3 times, back to back. Barely had time to shoot him twice. And now he's already regenerating the health. By the time I get up there, he'll have already regenerated all the health. So, essentially what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get to an area and just start firing at him from across the way. Which will anger him, but I'm pretty sure I can manage to kill him with that. What I want to get to is I want to get him to try to run. I kind of want to get him to try to run. Okay. I just saw the red thing on the screen. I was like, oh no. Something I love die. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. And I might have to grab a little bit of build stuff to do it. So I'm gonna have to grab him across. I'm gonna have to grab his crossbow and stuff like that away from him. But I'll put it back. This is just like such a pain too, because I can't even begin to describe. This is just a pain, man. I don't know why. Why on God's green earth it decided that this was a great idea to... if I actually like spent time and got a sword and stuff like that and got certain things, this probably would be a lot easier for a lot of different creatures I run across. But that furnace that was going off over there, that is literally making my metal. I mean, I don't have a smithy around me. I can't necessarily go out and just magically do stuff. But since I have 2 beds, I'll actually have the ability to sneak up and take him over. And if he really proves to be a pain, then I can probably lure him over to the other spikes I have on the other side, and then he'll die to those. The spike walls are very, very good. And honestly, I should put them next to my base. I just wasn't quite thinking about that just yet. Yeah. Alright, build. Yep, I'm gonna need that. And, oh no, did I jack his arrows? I think I already jacked his arrows. Dang it. What do I need to make arrows? Oops. I'm gonna need fiber, flint, and thatch. Flint and thatch. 3 is not gonna get the job done. 23 might. Alrighty then. Push comes to shove, I'll actually get him away from my base a bit. I think I'm gonna try to lure him up to where the spike walls are up here. Oh, that's not gonna work. It's okay, he's gonna die to the spike wall. That I'm not too worried about. He will die to the spike wall, and he's away from my stuff, which is even more important for me because now I can go back and grab my first stuff, then I can go over there and grab all that other stuff. Squeeze me? Oh yeah, I died over here. Yeah, see, he's dead. As soon as I got him into that area, I knew for a fact I'd get him. I'd kill him. There's no other way to survive that for him. Which is why I turned on spike walls even to begin with, is because I knew for a fact that spike walls are just categorically smarter. Yeah. Just die alone. You're supposed to tame them and not get them. And I'm like, I don't care. You know why I don't care? This little bastard came out of God knows where. I'm not in a position to actually tame one of these guys. And they just all of a sudden wanted to try to kill me. I would have let bygones be bygones. Really, I would have. Just go ahead, be that guy. Now look at you. Now look at you. You're dead. You don't get the sequel. You don't get to relive nothing. You're gone. End of game. Me 100. You nothing. So suppose it's a little it's a little stupid of me to saying that I hate Ark, but there are times where I hate Ark. Like, there are just times where Ark is just the worst. I don't want it to be like that, but Ark is just, ugh, sometimes, man. Like, I even feel right now that I'm pretty damn sure that Ark will just try to freaking screw me over somehow. Fairly certain that Ark will find a way to screw me over. Even all this planning and prep, all this stuff that I'm doing, finally managed to beat up a Thylo, finally managed to get my stuff. I need to put that back. I just walked off with somebody else's crossbow. They're not going to be happy. They're also not going to be happy that I stole all the arrows, but yeah. I'll probably put some arrows back. I don't need 100. That's probably the best. I'll take about 25 arrows and I'll go ahead and shove those. Also, split one. I don't even think I have the stuff needed for a Lemitra or a Thylo. Like, actual needed to go out and sort of tame them. I don't think I have the stuff I need to do that. So, not going to do that just quite yet. Stone, hide, wood, metal ingot. Metal ingot. Hide. Stone. Gonna go for some Adobe stuff, actually. I'm thinking I might do some Adobe stuff just to experiment around. I'm gonna create an Adobe roof first, and I'm gonna see if I can actually attach that to my stone foundation. If I can't, then I'll just go ahead and start to build out with some different stuff here. So I want all that. Which, yeah. So I need the trank dart too. Adobe. Clay. I need a giant trapdoor that's Adobe. I need an Adobe roof. Can I get an adobe roof? Not a sloped roof. Just roof. Ceiling. There we go. Doubles the floor for higher levels. And I can make clay. I know how to do that, actually. Have I already did that? I have not done that yet. Okay. So I need cactus sap and sand. I have access to cactus sap. Lots of cactus sap. It's part of the reason why I wanted to be over here in the first place. Literally, I asked to come all the way down here. And the reason why I wanted to come all the way down here is because I wanted to actually go out and, stone ceiling. Did I purchased it, didn't I? I might not have. I might have just looked at it like a dummy and didn't actually press the X button. It actually would not surprise me if I just kind of looked at it and didn't actually press the X button. Oh wait, no, I did. Okay. So that means once I make some clay, first of all, cactus sap. Get some sand. And then craft 100. Okay, that'll take a little while. I think I need fiber and thatch. Fiber, thatch. And I need to actually identify where it is. Oh, there it is. I need wood. It's just almost getting to be ridiculous. 60. That's a lot. Can it be attached? It can be attached. Oh ho. Okay. Now we're slightly in business here. I need an adobe wall. The reason why I'm making stuff out of adobe is, one, it's actually a little bit easier to do right now. And where's that wall? I already passed it. I guarantee I already passed it. It's got to be further back here. If the thing was back there, it has to be back here. No, it's further than that. The reason why I'm doing adobe is because, there it is. Just because I think it might be a little bit better than what I have right now. I just need to see if it's like the tent, which slowly degrades over time. I can't fix that. I've tried to fix that. It won't fix. Which I thought was bull, because it says that it's repairable. It's sitting over here, stone on it, completely saying that it's repairable right now. But it's lying to me. It's not repairable. Wall, wall, wall. Oh, that is so small. Why is that so small? That's a stone wall. That's an adobe wall. That's horrible. Alright, I need to go run off anyway and go grab some... Probably I'm gonna run back. Ooh. I don't like when I start to see guys like this running around on the beach. Par for the course at this point. No, you stay back, Moth. No. So it drained all my stamina away, which is exceedingly rotten. Like, that wasn't called for. That really wasn't called. None of that was called for. Hope you're proud of yourself, you stupid thing. Actually, I could probably use that as a thing. Repair. Can't repair it anymore, but I can repair that. Alright. That really sucks. Okay. Yeah, so basically, if anybody was kind of wondering why I actually had a couple of dead bodies on the beach, it's because, one, it's actually kind of a unique way of kind of preserving food, considering they won't die out for days. Also, what happened is, I just kind of want to put it there and see what my buddy said, because he kind of died all those times. That was his bodies. So I was like, I kind of wonder what he was going to see about it. What he was going to say when we got over there. But this game had to be a prick about the whole thing. So it was like, you get to watch. And you don't have to get any freaking entertaining. This isn't entertainment. This is Twitch. You must have been confused. It's like, alright, I guess so. Damn. So yeah, I was just trying to get a little bit of entertainment in this, but apparently that's frowned upon by the giant freaking dinosaur that decided to run up on me. I'm not in any hurry to actually... I hate the footsteps in this game. I genuinely hate the footsteps in this game. Like, it always sounds like it's behind me. Because I don't know what they did whenever they were actually, like, programming it. But they make... I think they put it on, like, a delay or something. Because it literally shows up like it's right behind you instead of right where it needs to be. It's exceedingly dumb. Add that into the pile of stuff I don't like about Ark. But the thing is, as much as I complain about Ark, I will find myself playing it more often than not, because I'm not going to sit over there and say, like, I legitimately hate everything about Ark. It's got so many problems and the devs just refuse to do anything about it. Like, everybody would love this game so much more if there was actually, like, effort put into some stuff, and the devs just don't care. They just don't care. They have checked the hell out. It's really unfortunate because you get a bunch of freaking... You actually get this a lot with multiplayer survival titles that were really prominent on Steam, and you get these massive followings, these cult-like followings, and they just don't complete the game, or they just do the basic stuff that everybody is like, dude, just fix this. Dude, please just fix this. Dude, this is the best game ever. Please just fix this. And the devs are, like, you see this with 7 Days to Die as well, where the devs are just like, they check out. They're done. They don't care anymore. They're not going to sit over there and play with your stupid little thing. No. And you see the mental checkout, and you're like, no, dude, this is probably going to be one of my favorite games. Just please do this. And they just don't care. They just don't care. And it's really heartbreaking because, I mean, someone at some point cared enough to make all this stuff. Someone at some point looked at all this stuff and was like, okay, I'm going to give this my 100%, my best foot forward. This is going to be my magnum opus game. At some point, somebody tried to do that. And I don't know what happened between then and now, but maybe they just lost their passion. Maybe they just stopped caring after a while, but they just checked right the hell out. That's what this feels like. It feels like somebody just kind of looked at it and was like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about this game. Nobody cares about my vision. Nobody cares about any of this stuff. And it's like, but it's a good game, though. Are you sure you just want to throw everything away? And they're just like, yeah, screw it, dude. Who cares anymore? Ark's just another game. And that's what's really, really... That's probably the saddest thing about Ark. What? Did you bastard just throw a rock elemental at me? And then we get stuff like this. How in God's name was I supposed to prep or plan or do anything in terms of that? He was silent. He didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. I think that's him over there. I think he's the big one back there. Fuck, this island's deadly. I mean, the whole game's deadly. And by comparison, this is better than dealing with raptors, I suppose. But not by much. If I go up there, there's death. If I go up there. The thing is, we went up there originally. They spawned in a rock elemental. Like, that was just a thing that's supposed to be there now. Alright, come on. I mean, I suppose I could probably handle him in the morning. Like, even dragging dead bodies doesn't even feel right in Ark. The simple fact of dragging something from one location to another does not feel good in Ark. It's just a drag mechanic. You just put it on no clip. Put it on a tether, put it on no clip, and you're done. I don't understand how this is such a hard feat. Yeah, it'll lead to some funny moments where people are dragging bodies that don't need to be dragged over there, and it's kind of silly, and it creates some hilarious moments. I'm not going to say that there isn't going to be plenty of that, but it doesn't need to be difficult. Like, this whole game just could be literally summed up as, it doesn't need to be this difficult. The game. I kind of want to go up there and handle that guy, but I think Centipede will start to spawn in soon. I think I have the area kind of blocked off, but you can basically just chew through that. When everything is so vital to listen to and hear, it really genuinely sucks that, like, everything almost feels like it's on a latency thing. It's like, oh, well, were you trying to listen? Sorry. I will say this, at least Ark didn't go out of its way to, like, half-ass. I mean, there is a way to half-ass it with these systems. There generally is a way to do it. Like, if anybody's thinking, oh, Ark couldn't half-ass its systems anymore. Oh, yes, it could have. Ark could have done so much worse to screw over its systems. So I will say that. It is very good at what it's doing in terms of that. But I can't recommend that anybody buy this on the PS4. I can't recommend anybody buy this in general. I can't recommend... Like, there's so many things with Ark I just cannot recommend because A, they're tedious, or B, they're problematic, or... Like, it really sucks. It really does. This should be, like, the best game out there. Instead, I just feel like this game is just a game. Couple more and we should be good to go on that. Alright, what am I lacking? Probably clay. Yeah, I kind of figured. Still gonna keep an eye up there because there should be an arthropod that's coming by. He cuts through this way, usually. I think because I blocked it off, he's not cutting through that way. So I won't necessarily have to worry about that. Now there's that fucking rock elemental too I gotta deal with. Drag him over to my base, but I'm gonna grab some cactus fruit first. It'll be a long drag, but you know what? It's actually kind of worth it because he'll actually have some freaking stuff I can actually grab. If I try to grab the prime meat off of him right now, what's gonna end up happening is he's just gonna end up it's going to end up spoiling by the time it takes for me to get over there and build the campfire. So, if I drag him over there... Yeah, it's a little bit slower, but you know what? It's actually still worth it. Also, I need to dump off all my other stuff. I'm going to grab the other one and drag it like this, too. But I'm going to bring it back and actually mix it with the sand, which is kind of an important thing. See, as soon as I go off this cliff, you'd think this would be really smart. But that time it didn't, but most of the time, it just caused it to drop. You saw it like 4 or 5 times every time you go over something. Because dragging stuff to your to like a central location and just throwing it all down, this is literally how you're supposed to like bait traps. This is how you're supposed to bait certain things in order to get creatures. This is literally how you're supposed to do it. This is how they developed it to do it. The weight system completely undercuts that. You see right now I'm barely going a mile a minute because the weight system said no. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for a lot of this. And most importantly, this game really doesn't explain stuff as well as it could have to you. Like, it doesn't explain, hey, it's actually smarter to grab all this, like, grab a Titanoboa, bring it to an area, especially something with prime meat, grab it and drag it, and then drop it off at an area, than it is to go over there and just sort of start dealing with it. The reason why is because hopefully that rock elemental doesn't move around, I might add. I just now thought of that, and if the rock elemental comes down here, this is going to be a big issue. Like, it's going to be a really big issue, more so than it already is. So I might need a crossbow. Huh. Sorry, that was a spare thought I just had. But this is actually how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to... And... Again, you just feel like this game just didn't think about this. Look at this. This is not fun. This is not fun. This is the optimal way to play. But this is not fun. So I have to build a preserving bin. I have to get a couple of things over here first before I start to cut up the Titanoboa. And I don't want to... I need to kind of grab other stuff aside from the cactuses that are right here. So I'd rather keep all the minerals and stuff like that as close as possible to me. Look at this. This is not fun. Alright, finally got all the way over here. Drop that down. now I'm out of sand. Ooh. Probably drop off some sticks. Now I gotta go rip up a thing while I'm at it. One of these boulders or something. Yeah, they didn't do anything to these, did they? I don't know if that's sandstone. I might go over there and rip up just a little bit of it to see if that's actually got sand in it. If it's got sand in it, then I can actually use it. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to rip up some of these boulders and try to grab some stuff off of them. Could use more flint. Always use more flint. Again, this is the optimal way to play. Oh, but here's the real kicker, is that you optimally, you can't use wooden spike walls. Like, I actually had to go into the thing and actually set up a thing so I could use wooden spike walls in the manner that I'm using it. So, if you were to play this game at its base, I cannot imagine a person would ever enjoy their time with it. Sulfur. Okay. No, I'm not going to rip up that rock. I'm going to rip up this rock instead. Am I getting any sand? Nope. Got some metal, though. Well, shoot. I don't need metal. I need sand. I like that. That kept that guy blocked off, so he couldn't come on down. Fairly happy with how that ended up working out. Alright, I may as well make a campfire and end up cooking all this stuff. So I gotta rip up all these guys, except for that guy. Alright. Oh, you know what? I kind of need more stone anyway, so I may as well just go rip up some rocks. Just pick some rocks up and start ripping them up. Oh, now I'm getting there. My mistake. I thought I was the one playing this game. Turns out it was the game that was playing me. Alright. Need thatch and wood. What do I need for preserving? Fiber. I don't think I unlocked the stone doorway. I need to build out anyway, so. down there. Molesta water jug bug. If anybody was actually wondering why I just molested a water jug bug, because that's actually a way to get water. There are desert mechanics in this game. It can't be tamed. Those things can't be tamed, but they can be pseudo encouraged what to do. Good. Probably peg that thing from all the way back here, but I'm not going to try to do that just yet. Crap. That's too much raw prime meat. Wasn't what I was trying to do. The thing is, raw prime meat has like a huge, small shelf life. Like, look at this. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Crap. But store them both in there, they actually start to cook pretty decently. Whenever you actually get them into the thing, that 1 minute 50 seconds shoots all the way up to 8 hours, and they stack. So why stacking is like kind of important is once it all kind of stacks to... Crap, did we run out of wood? We didn't, okay. The reason why stacking is important is because... No. It sucks so bad right now. I'll explain this as soon as the crisis is over. Okay. The reason why stacking is really important in this game is because it won't, even though that only has like a shelf life of 8 hours, which sounds like a lot, it's not. Even though it has that short of a shelf life, what will end up happening is it'll only tick down a couple of ticks. It won't actually go down with all of them. So that's sort of like why a lot of people have dodo farms and stuff like that, and continuously can stack them on there because it's that easy to do. That's the last of it. That's the last of it. Over there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Boom. So now we actually have prime meat at this location. Again, it doesn't really sound like much if you actually look at it and you're like, well, it doesn't really seem like it's really that useful. It really is. It genuinely is a very useful thing. Just because it seems like it's not useful, it doesn't mean it's not useful. Okay, that'll probably run out of its... We got a little metal thing going here. No, let's go primitive melee. Need wood. Okay. What's what's really cool is that if it has a higher stack, see like this goes all the way down to halfway, then boom, I just throw it in there and then it replaces it. It's not supposed to do that, and I think the game like doesn't like to do it that way, but unfortunately, that's how the game, that's just one of the expert game devs kind of programmed in there, so that's the one I'm using. I seem to remember, like, at one point, Angry Joe, like, reviewed this game. And I think his review kind of still stands up, even now, as, like, the reason why this game still just doesn't really work that well. Oh, yeah. Flowers for a minute. Okay, alright. Let's go for health, I suppose. So after all, we're about to just take on a giant freaking... I doubt I have enough arrows for this. Alright, let's go over here and handle a rock elemental, because I don't like the idea of that thing moving anywhere closer to my base than it already is. I guarantee you it's a wanderer. That's just how this game is. Oh my god, it didn't. Yeah, it did. Oh no. Today. Oh, I'm getting me some headshots. I don't think 50 arrows is enough. Wonder if a pickaxe would work. I don't know why you're aggroed to me, but I'm still gonna kill you. I mean, I know why you're aggroed this time. I just don't know why you're aggroed in general. I mean, this time I actually went off and tried to freaking kill you because of what happened last time. I just don't know why Wait for him to do this first. Move in. Make some flint. Oh. Damn it. It's alright. I'm gonna respawn at my raft bed. I like those bugs. Now, some might be wondering why I just took some oil from that thing. It's because it is kind of... It's not really necessary, but it is kind of useful to have oil, because later on I'm going to be really using a lot of oil. There's a lot of things that need it. So I'm going to be doing some deep sea diving. But the more I grab out of here now, the less I have to grab out of there later. Character, and then just if I kill my character right here, I can basically I got time. I don't need my character. Fine. What do we need for arrows? Slowly regenerate health, so I'm not really too worried about that in this particular moment. Like my health. Can't make very many of those, can I? Yeah, ran out of fiber. Well, if I go run over here and start picking out some plants. See, I'm already starting to regenerate all my health back. I know everybody was really worried that I was not going to get my health back. I'm sure they were. Put that over there. Now the reason why I damaged myself in the first place is because these are blood packs. Blood packs are great if you're gonna find yourself in combat, which I am. If you know you're gonna find yourself in combat, then you definitely need to grab some blood packs. Like, that's just the smart thing to do. Actually, I was gonna be like, okay, well maybe I just need a couple, but 69 out of that. Alright. If I could sneak up on him and put a spike wall, that'd probably work too. Thank God I don't have to go where where I initially died at. I just have to go where my body landed. Which might be too close still. I'm a creeping. I'm a creeping. I'm gonna drag him all the way back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my freaking water skin all the way back up. Because if he's this inattentive, then I may as well just go ahead and do that. I was more worried about him just immediately provoking a fight, but if he's not gonna do that, then I can just sneak around him and go. Honestly, I don't even need to deal with him. He's that inattentive. I honestly thought he was going to be a much bigger problem. Considering where he is right now, I could just build up some stuff and keep him in like a corral. I could honestly corral that guy. I think I might do that with some wooden spikes. Because as soon as I put down wooden spikes, like right there where he spawns at, he's gonna be screwed. Most of the game doesn't know how to react towards getting hit like that, and that guy's gonna be no exception. But I can see I've chewed through quite a bit of stuff on my end, so I want to focus on a little bit greener pastures, maybe over there a bit. The only issue with going over there is last time I was over there, I saw there was some sort of creature over there. It looked a lot like a T-Rex, which in this game, if you look a lot like a T-Rex, that usually means, yep, that's something that's gonna kill you. So I don't know if I want to provoke a fight just yet over there with that. Honestly, if I could get some more metal and stuff like that first, I can start actually shooting him. And shooting him would probably be a lot more beneficial anyway. I'm gonna wait till the oil bug actually gets back up with me. Initially, when I came over, I thought that the oil bugs and stuff like that would actually be hostile. Turns out, nope, they're big softies. Let me get over here first. destroyed one of them. Used to be 3 of them blocking right there. Now I did see Titanoboas because early in the stream I ended up killing them while I was complaining about the weight system again in Ark again. Let's crouch down. There's a scorpion. Those things aren't fun to fight either. But I got my sword with me, so they're not the worst thing ever. I've actually tamed a couple of them before in the past. If I could knock out this one, that'd be kind of useful. Who? What? When? Where? Why? Back to what I was doing. So I kind of want this tree. I'm not sure if I want thatch or if I want... You know, thatch is probably a little bit more important than wood at this particular moment. I might actually go for some thatch. And that scorpion's just out there. It's not really that big of a threat to me at this point. Everything else is kind of far, so... That area is really nice. If we had docked at that area, we'd be dealing with the great white shark right now. But you know what? It'd be really nice at least. And we'd have to deal with the scorpion, and we'd have to deal with more stuff, and we wouldn't have as good as stuff as we do. Alright, alright. Should I go for more? Maybe some wood? Nah. Let's not get too greedy just yet. I do want some sand. And that'll actually improve my view over here, so I got a clean look at everything around here. There's also some metal here, which could be nice. We don't quite need it just yet, but it will be kind of nice to come over here and mine out some stuff over here. I'm looking forward to doing. Okay. So I've basically taken up this stance right now. I'm not going to mess with the giant rock demon. I don't really feel like it's a good idea right now. So I'm just going to leave the stone guy alone for now. He's already regenerated his health. It's completely pointless to sit over there and try to beat him down in this never-ending struggle that's just going to end up wasting all my resources. If anything, all I need to do is keep on grabbing clay and build up the rest of my fiber myself. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab some fiber, I'm gonna grab some stuff, and I'm gonna continue to build up that. Aha! He's over there to the right. Nothing over here. Okay, we're good. I do a little bit of a scan like that because I just want to see what we have. I don't want to be surprised later on. It's like, oh, well, that thing was there the entire time. Turns out there was a giant screw you, squid. I'm like, giant screw you, squid. Dang it. I wasn't planning for giant screw you, squid. Now, I'm not really believing that he's going to actually... that's not good. Yeah, that's going to break down, isn't it? Yes, I need to actually build a bed in here. What does it take to build a bed? Take some hide. Use some of that. Some wood. Let's get into the point that we might want to consider grabbing some. Yep, that's what I was about to do. That's the reason why I haven't been too keen about running off and going messing with the wood as much, because there is you can literally just pull wood out of the ground. That is a thing that you can actually do in the desert. Not in real life, but in this game, sure. I want to get started on an irrigation system too. The only issue is, because we're so high up, that is going to be one hell of a build. I'm going to have to build up from about here-ish. And that is going to be rough. It's going to have to basically be almost a straight incline. But I got to make it to a point where I can actually touch it. Or I gotta wrap it around this entire thing and then get it to this point and then bring it up here. One way or another, I gotta get it all the way up here. Which is something that's gonna be a pain in the butt to do. And it's gonna take a lot of resources to do that too. So I'd rather do that like off stream or something like that, but you need to get it done. You need to get it done. It's not one of those things that I can just not think about. But if I get it done, I can actually start to build like crops over here, which is going to be huge. The only downside is I won't have enough fertilizer, so crops will have to be one of those things that I'm going to have to get eventually. Fertilizer is definitely one of those things that's what you have dodo farms for. Grab some. Didn't give me any sand at all. Just nothing. I mean, I guess I can build some foundations, but I'm really not liking that. Doesn't give me sand. Where are you? I always keep a close eye on the shark, because I just kind of want to know where he is. Not at all times, just enough times to make me feel like if I need to run out in the ocean, he's not going to be just sitting there. I would rather the shark not just be sitting there waiting for me. What do we need for that? Yeah, we're making that anyway, so let's start getting to it. I realize now that all it needed was straight pipe, so blood packs run out, as you can see, like kind of quicker. I wouldn't say that the fastest thing to run out, but they're definitely quicker than some other things to run out. So I usually store up some blood in here. This is one hell of a hill to climb. No. Figured out the strat. Jeez, this was a long journey. Well, we're almost there. We're literally so close to our base now. that takes a little bit of wood. But we can actually build this. I want to build 2 of those, actually. Gonna need more wood. I don't have it. Of course that would happen right now, though. down and figure out what I need to go build with anyway. I want to extend out, so what I'm going to do, I have to sit down. And I can't be buffeted by that thing. I think it does dot damage over time, so I'm not just going to stand there and get pelted in the face with that. That's ridiculous. I actually made them. Now, upon reflection, I think I may have actually made the stone walls double the size. So I was planning on building upwards. Okay, we are good. Okay. 60 bars. 60 bars here. I basically put all this here. Except for that. I'll put that in there too. Okay. Now we're actually in a protected area. Now we can start worrying about certain other things like defense. So our stuff starts getting ripped up every 5 seconds. So I need fiber. Wood. More than that. And hide. So essentially what I'm going to do is put up little wooden spikes all the way around this. I wouldn't say all the way around. Maybe just in the back and then in the front. So I'm not expanding out that way any further. So I will put it towards the... I will actually have a defense that way. And I kind of want to put up one right there, but I just don't think I'm... Of all the times I actually run across it, I rarely get stuck right here. This isn't the area where I get killed at. I always get killed at when I run back to my base thinking it's going to do something. Which it never does. Could put that right there and really protect myself right there. I'll kind of hamper down on how I build, but I don't think I'm going to be building that far out. So, I'm going to do that. I'm nice and protected right there. And then just one at the back and I'm going to be good. So if I go inside my house whenever something's chasing me, I'll be able to actually do something. And all but the smallest of creatures should be... Actually, no, even the smallest of creatures will get ripped up by this. Oop, jumping. Alright. How many metals do we have? We have 110. That seems like it'd be enough to build. It is. But we just need more wood. We don't have enough to build that. I'm gonna have to go do a wood run anyway. Yeah. And while I'm out there, I'm gonna grab some flint. Something takes more than 34 arrows. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to kill it in time. Unless it's one of those rare things where I run into another rock wall, in which case I can just push my hands, my butt, put my head between my legs and kiss my butt goodbye, because that's about all that will happen. Got some more flint out of the deal. That's nice, that's nice. I don't want to rip up any of the foundation that really creates this rocky quagmire sort of right here. I want this to be like sort of a deterrent coming this way so it corrals all the creatures in here. Also, it would be really nice if we could actually make an actual trap right here to corral dangerous creatures. Particularly carnivores that will end up yoinking and bring part of our thing over here. Run over here and jack up this first. To the back because they love to attack this way. Coincidentally, I actually know where there's a cave. And I am sorely tempted to go over there and explore it. I just kind of want to get everything squared away over here first. Then I'm come back over. I'm gonna come back over here and grab some more metal and stuff like that. Again, I want to go as far out as I suitably can and then go mine those areas first, bring that stuff back to my location, and then I can start worrying about other stuff. And looks like the rocky golem is not moving, so I'm also going to take that as a win and just kind of keep him right there. If he doesn't move, I'm okay with his existence being there to a point. There will come a point which I'll get some long neck ammo and I will shoot him, but we're not to that point yet. I want to actually check up online to see first if I can actually tame him. If I can't tame him, then I'm just going to kill him. But if I can tame him, then what that will do is that'll take up the slot. That'll take up the slot spawn for that area. And I can just keep him right there. All I got to do is crouch and go that way. I mean, it's not all that hard. He really doesn't pay attention to his surroundings much. So that's actually pretty good for me. I'm also thinking about extending this out. I'm going to extend all the way over there to that other plateau. So that way I can actually drink up where I need to. coincidentally, I might not actually do anything more with this base. I might just set up another little post over there, because that area is well defended. This area is not. This area is just a hotbed. I've died more times here than any place else. Make about 15 gunpowder. That's the thing too, is I also need a... Let's make that 50. Okay. I have enough stone, so I'm not too worried about stone yet. Thank God, freaking those don't hurt. So those are really, the spikes are really good. I see why they actually kind of put that in the game, where they're like, no, spikes shouldn't just default hurt things. But there's no other reason to have spikes in this game if they don't actually do something. I mean, maybe for aesthetic's sake, you could say that that's a little overpowered for PvP or something like that. You could also make that excuse. But that seems like something that you should turn on, not just have off by just cuz. That's just my opinion. I think if they're playtesting the game, they definitely should make it so that spikes by default should do something. Because having them on is just better. Because if I was to go out and do all this stuff, I would have to build up foundations for everything, just to create walls, to create a giant pen to keep all the dinosaurs in this location and away from my main encampments. Spikes are a nice deterrent. The AI usually doesn't go straight after them. Occasionally you'll get like a titanoboa or something like that, like you saw over there, that just think, snacks? No, spikes. Yeah, there's no reason not to go over there and load these up and then go over there and throw the metal on there. That way we're comboing in stuff here. Also, I can build the tap over here too. So once I get it all the way over there, I can just build a tap, and then I can actually create a secondary base. So I won't have to worry about constantly getting screwed because, oh, well, I didn't do this properly, or I didn't do that properly. It's just simple as it's fine. Okay, so I already used up the majority of that. I think I still have some over at the, over my actual base too. Firearms. Long neck rifle. I think I'll go with the simple pistol afterwards. As soon as I get like 10 ammo for my, yeah, I'm definitely building stairs. I was gonna build out, but screw it, I'll just build stairs. Stairs are actually more important than that. at this point. My comfort is more important than sitting over there doing things that way. Did I unlock stone stairs? No. I'm not building Adobe stairs because that just... Adobe's great whenever I finally get around to it, but I'm not there yet. The reason why I'm building everything out of stone too is because not because I'm sitting over there like, oh, look, stone. The reason why I'm doing it is because... Ooh. Ooh. That's other right now. I need to focus on this. There's more stone around than everything else. It's easier to go out and grab stone stuff and just... That's an easier resource to grab. If it wasn't as stone rich as it is, then I wouldn't bother building in stone. And I built a little bit of Adobe because I've never built out of Adobe before. I also thought it would be a little bit easier, and to a certain point it is, but I have a feeling that it may have just been easier just to build everything out of stone and just call it a day. Do you see the scorpion off in the distance? Also, the rock elemental I'm actually kind of sitting over there thinking about, because the rock elemental... Ooh? Bitches want some? There are a few things in this thing that can actually kill me right now, and a rock elemental's one of them. But I don't think you can pull another one out of your ass that quickly. I'm gonna have to actually split this and throw part of it over on the campfire and cook up some meat. Reason why I'm also taking a long time to build up all my skills and stuff like that is because I kind of want to get a lot of stuff. Like, I want the chitin armor, I kind of fully wanted to understand my situation first, because now I have a keener understanding of what not only this region but this entire map really will ask of me. I knew this was going to be a harder area, so now I actually have the ability to pull out chitin armor, and I have the ability to pull out other stuff. And again, if I get that rock elemental on my side, that will literally be the difference between whether or not I'm actually going to be happy with my planning here. But I don't have to have it on my side. I can easily just as kill it. I'm going to wait till I get over to the area first, otherwise it's going to slow me down horrendously, and I don't want to be jumped by something all of a sudden. Just how Ark is, it loves to spawn stuff, like, sort of behind you. It's uber aggressive, no explanation as to why it needs to be there. And I'm going to have to upgrade. I don't know what I should upgrade next. Probably my water. I suppose I could probably upgrade my weight, but I think I really do want to upgrade my water and stuff. The way it's hitting, the light is hitting there, it makes it look like there's a rock elemental over there. And I don't recognize that mound either. God, I hope that's not a rock elemental. It would profoundly suck if that was, they were on two different things right here. Like, that would really genuinely suck. No, I think that's just something I haven't rated yet. As soon as I get up my bullets and stuff like that and do a little bit more research, I can actually go out and take on the rock elemental. I don't want to take it on throughout the remainder of the stream. I'm not trying to beat it up. I'm not trying to fight it. I'm okay with it being over there for now. After this stream, and possibly in the future, that thing's probably going to either join me or die. But in terms of the stream, until it starts to really be in my craw, which if somebody actually joins, one of my partners actually joins me, that I kind of invited to actually join me for this one, like if he joins, I have a feeling that we're probably going to have to fight against the rock elemental, because he's probably going to piss it off. And that's not a slight against him, that's honestly just like, you need to have a certain mindset to understand what the game is going to try to do. And I don't think he's actually going to think about all that. I think he's actually just going to try to take it on, and he's going to be like, oh, well, it can't be that strong, and then he's going to end up kind of leading it towards the base. My guess. I could be completely incorrect in guessing, but running down the possibility list, that doesn't sound like it's too out of the realm of possibility for me. So if that happens, he forces the fight, I'm gonna have to fight it, but hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully this is just going to be a nice and simple sort of affair. Ran out of stuff. I'm not going to go. Cool. Run over there, dump off more of this. Also, I could go raid a couple of rocks. Go grind up some more flint. And we should be good to go on that front. No. Yes. Yeah, throw all that in there. I was just planning on throwing a little bit, but probably best to throw it all in there. I'm already starting to feel something. I mean, this game's actually going to have to do some stuff to really make me go really scared of it now, because I'm already starting to feel determinately safer than I was before. I'm going to have to go run out and pick up some more trees, too. You're stuck over here, huh, buddy? There you go. extend this out maybe to right about there-ish. About 5 more, that should do it. So if I have my way, I won't ever have to deal with that freaking rock golem. The only problem is, I'm probably not going to have my way. It's probably going to be one of those things where it's going to be like, well, want is one of those funny things. Doesn't mean you're going to get what you want. It just means that you want something. Alright, I'm going to go over there and beat up a tree a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a stone tap. If we ever want a megalodon, we can actually sort of coax that guy into the thing, or we could go get some more food out of him. So the reason why I keep on double checking on where that megalodon is because we do have a pelican that needs to eat fish. He will run out of fish at some point. Starting to get dangerously close to where that scorpion is. They're an ambush predator too, so you see one, there's a good chance there's not just one over there. Okay, that's more than enough. I saw another creature over here at some point. Again, it was very Rex-like in look, but it wasn't a T-Rex. It was blue almost. So, in my monkey brain, I'm sitting over there thinking, that usually means death. But it could mean something profoundly different. Build up stone tap. Need more stone. Okay. No worries, I can go over there and just beat up a stone. Again, need more flint anyway. Oh, it's a pelican, okay. I was like, what the heck? As a matter of fact, it was that same pelican that was actually fighting with the what's his face over there? The shark. See, the reason why I did it this way is now I can actually take that and extend it all the way over there, and I can actually extend it all the way over here. So we can have a 3-tier system of how much water we can actually get. If this ever like gets to a point that it starts to run out, then we can start to run down more stuff down there to suck up more stuff for irrigation. But at this particular moment, this is kind of the stuff this is just in general what I kind of want to have for my stuff. I don't see it extending that way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the stone tap on this side. That way, if I need to extend this that way and then put down an irrigation pipe, it will. Think like we have to have a building right here because it's really close to our base, But if we want to push out and have a building right there, which is a little bit less secure base, but we can. We have a nice base right there. We have a nice possible base right here. We have a couple of nice options. And options are really good in survival games. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not like the difference between having options and not is not the difference between life and death. But it is really important to have them, nevertheless. If you don't have options, then you're pretty much behind the curve in a lot of different respects. So it's always smart to make sure that you have as many options as possible. We can go run over here and grab radar charcoal, because there's no reason why we shouldn't. I'll also check this too. Yeah, okay. So we're good in a lot of stuff. We don't really have to worry about too much stuff. We have plenty of food. Where's our charcoal? Where's our charcoal? Is that metal or charcoal? That's metal, I'll take that. Do we not have any charcoal? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that much, but yeah, so okay. I see what the problem is now. There's a couple things we gotta go to repair all of our stuff too. It is what it is. You gotta repair stuff, you gotta make sure stuff's good. I kind of wanted to go and reinvent the raft a little bit and kind of create stone stuff on it. But I'm okay with the Ragnarock just being wood and stuff like that rather than stone. Because that one doesn't really matter at this particular moment. How long do we have in these guys? Hours. We're still good. Boom, 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 boom. Let's make... that many. Twice. Water. Stamina, yeah. Carbies are so hard to keep alive. At some point, we'll make that. At some point, we'll do that and that. Where's propellants? That was another thing that we needed, was actually the reason why, another one of the reasons why I came here was the propellant and stuff like that. Because we need that. I know it doesn't seem like we need that, but we do. Where is our stuff? Kinda useful. Where is the freaking tranquilizer? Is it all the way down here? It can't be. It can't be all the way down here. Oh my god, it's all the way into level 62. Oh, we have such a long way to go. 'Cause I want trank darts. I really do. I'm not willing to wait that long. Yeah. And that's about how well that goes. I kind of wanted a large crop too, but we can't do that yet. If I had a nickel for all the stuff that I wanted to have. Okay, let's take that and that. That goes in there. Some of my narcoberries. Actually, let's just make the rest of the flint with that. All the rest of this will be repurposed probably into Oh no! No, 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 no! What do I do? Oh, I need that kite. Don't throw out my kite. I need that. Oh, I might actually run out of stone before I run out of freaking... Okay, no, I ran out of flint first. I was like, Jesus, it's getting to that point. Weapons, ammo. 4 shots on that thing. Range. Okay, it's really starting to get annoying. I think I gotta put it in the bottom left-hand corner. Alright, hang on. Oh, that is so much better. let's go ahead and start grabbing some more metal. Because metal will get our stone, and if we have stone, then we can actually go out and build some more stuff. Oh, words cannot express how much it is better to put it in this. Certain games have certain things, like putting your figuring out where you need to put your camera on certain games is a little bit hard. Because not all games come with instructions like, okay, it'd be best in that corner, or it'll be best in the other corner. Like, a lot of, like, even if I had full control of the camera and I put it dead in the middle of, like, the screen, that would still block a lot of stuff. So, every game has to be kind of configured a little differently. No game can just be treated the same way. He's gone. But he's probably still around. The good thing about the scorpions is that they wander off pretty far. If you don't get them in the cave, then what they'll end up doing is they'll end up wandering ridiculously far away from where they started. Which is why I didn't really think about trying to tame any of them, because I have tamed a scorpion before and they just run. It's like, where are you going? Their wander is so far away, it's ridiculous. Unless you have like some sort of tether thing that can just like completely root them in place. Yeah, they just run all over the place. It's crazy. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to build up a thing from here to there. The only... Actually, maybe I can... Hang on. I kind of see a pseudo path here that I might be able to climb. I might not be able to do it, but we'll see. Parkour. That was so close. That was so painful. If I could build something, I could totally get up there. I think if I could build a sort of a thing, I could get up there from here. I don't know if I need to or want to, but I could. I do know the things that I can do in order to get up there, but it's kind of a pain and it's kind of hard to do. Yeah. Although, well, it's a lot of wood. We don't have wood-rich resources here to do that, all that nonsense with. If this was like a forest, then maybe, but it's not, so no. I'll tell you what, one more hour, if that my friend doesn't show up to join me in this, I'm just gonna go off and go create some freaking, go raid a cavern, a cave that I know where is. I do know there's a cave. And the thing about caves is that if you know where there's a cave, there you know where there's crystal. And if you know where there's crystal, well, at that point, then you're kind of in the money. thatch and stone, of course. Yeah. Buttery smooth now. Sulfur and oil. How are we doing on this? Oh, we're doing just fine on that, actually. That in, throw that in. That in, throw that in, throw that in, throw that in. Firearms. Make a shotgun, or I can make a pistol. I'm gonna make a pistol. I'll make a major of that as well. So how many do we only have one of those, and we have 4 of those. Just, you know, that is more economical. Yeah, we're gonna need more metal. So I'm gonna go with more metal first. So we're getting to the point. And it's gonna be getting to the point here soon. We might have to crap or get off the pot here. And the truth is, I have not figured anything out about that stone elemental at this point that I have not already known. Which is a big bad mamma jamma. It's probably going to try to mess me up. And I already knew that from before. Also don't see the scorpion anymore. So it looks like it moved on. They tend to do that. So I'm going to go raid there we go. That stuff. So the thing is, I'm just trying to go out, get some more stuff, and then eventually I'm going to be able to, like, eventually I'll be able to actually... Can't move. Let's go with that. Nope, still not enough. Okay. Still not enough. Okay, I'm gonna go run over there, then I'm gonna run back, and then hopefully I'll be able to not get screwed by this. I just feel like taking down that stone elemental would be a mistake, but I just don't see another reason why it wouldn't. Because again, my path is actually presenting a problem for me. It's slight though. I'm not sure that outweighs what I can get from him. Back over there, grab that. This is kind of busy work right now, but that's what Ark is. It's just full of busy work. Like, Ark's one of the few games that I have to play a lot off stream just to make it look okay on stream. No way they could have disappeared already, could they? Are you kidding me? It already freaking disappeared? I wasn't gone for barely... Like, seriously, it's been barely any time at all. Well, there goes that metal, I guess. And all that stone. Just looked over at my heat there. And keeps getting right there with it. And I also don't know what that hunched over sort of blob, almost gum thing is. I noticed that before, whenever I would actually go in my tent and stuff like that, it would go away. I originally thought it was like a starburst thing that just sort of showed up on my thing, or maybe it had an adverse reaction to my water consumption, but I'm not seeing that more than normal reaction to my water consumption. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We mined out quite a bit of the metal in this area, so we might be able to create another shield, and of course by this time we'll have enough charcoal to actually shove into a couple of things, and we'll actually be able to use charcoal as gunpowder more. I'm almost getting to the point where I just kind of want to go up that hill and just kill that guy. I kind of thought that it was going to give me bullets as well. A lot of bullets for my pistol. That's why I was really concerned about kind of getting a pistol. But if the long neck rounds gets me 2 long neck rounds for every 1 that I purchase, it's more cost effective to get the long neck rounds than it is the pistol rounds, which is kind of sad because I was kind of enjoying the pistol. Like the idea of the pistol at the very least. Just, yeah. Grab that. Smoosh that in there. Those two smoosh together, then we'll be good. Over here. Put that in there. Put that in there. Over here. Throw that in there. Start mixing up more and more gunpowder. I will will take some of the stone, and I'm going to put some of that in here because I realized that we were kind of out of stone. Now we're actually cooking. Pun not really intended, but... Ammo. Oh, it does. It just takes simple bullets for the shot. Okay, got it. Okay, I was honestly sitting over there like, yeah, then that does make more sense because these do actually do 2 at a time, and then, yeah, okay. And I now have 11 shots instead of the, yeah, okay. That does make sense. Yes. Quite there yet. I'm gonna go raid off the... I may as well go hit some of the deeper trees if that guy really is gone. I'm gonna go hit some of the deeper trees a couple of times. That way it kind of creates a little killing field right there too. If I clear out all the stuff over there, A, there's no reason why thing would ever go there. And B, if a creature is set to wander, like that scorpion set to wander, then it'll give me a clear shot at him from pretty far out. Oh. You sure you want this? Are you sure you want this? I have a pistol, I'm not free to use it. Okay. I think he just sort of desynced with the rest of the... So I'm going to get it a little encumbered, but I won't get over encumbered because I don't want to get completely surprised by that guy. Okay, so I have a 6-shot. This will do nicely in a mid-range contest. If, like, all of a sudden he comes running up on me, which he will, or something else will, then I can just turn around and just pop, 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 pop. Then pull out my sword and just try to finish him with that. Which, between the sword's massive damage and the pistol, I should be able to kill something within a pretty brief time span. But I do intend to just completely rapid fire at him if that thing comes near me. That thing's already a lifesaver. It really is. I mean, it doesn't seem like it, but it's so much more better that I don't have to go running all the way back down to the thing just to go over there to deal with that stuff. That. I will put up my movement speed. I can start doing greenhouse stuff, but that takes crystal, and I do not have a crystal thing yet, so we're not there yet. Equip a thorny dragon. Thorny dragons. As you can see, I'm getting exceedingly well armed. And already some trees are starting to grow back. I think that'll probably do it for the wood after this little trip. Then we can start really focusing on metal again. Metal and wood, metal and wood, metal and wood. The reason why I keep on bouncing back and forth between the two is because we can actually really continue to build up and up and up and up and up and up until the point where we just won't be able to be completely stopped. So, should be good. And then finally, whenever the bodies kind of get close to expiring, then we can actually raid the bodies and use those for their meat too. So it's a win-win, really. I still don't trust things. I just know that Thyko is going to come out of nowhere. It desynced with the rest of the world and fell through it. That was literally the reason why the Thyko disappeared. It wasn't just because he didn't want this. But yeah, the Thyko will desync and completely fade out. Next, I think the next little bit I'll just completely focus on getting some. I think actually the next thing I'll do is get some more stuff for more spark powder, which means raiding a couple more areas. I need to build another thing right there. It's really just kind of getting to me. As soon as we just set this up, there's no way that you can nobody can appear to me. Also, I like dealing with the rock elementals and everything else. That's a little bit more fair than the raptors, who literally are at the beginning of the game and have an instant kill thing. Like, they literally have a jump on you and rip your face off that won't just instantly... They'll pretty much instantly kill any freaking lower tier player. Like, anybody that's lower tier in terms of, like, health and stuff like that, they'll kill them instantly. They'll just die. Yep. Just keep on thinking about it, and I'm just gonna have to look it up. Wait, you can actually tame them? You can actually tame them. The best things to use are rocket launchers, grenades, cannons, homing missiles, or C4. I'm trying to kill them with a pistol and a goddamn rifle. %50 reduced damage from physical attacks. That's not right on a large scale. That's a whole lot of this isn't right. Getting to the point where I can start to use my old dead bodies as meat. Hooray, cannibalism. It's sulfur and stone and clay. Oh. Arrows are non-applicable. Yeah, even at the lowest thing, arrows don't work on them. Huh. Well, that's not good. There we go. Alright, so instead of actually going after the thing, we're going to just go build up a different base. Which, yeah. Gonna go over to the other location, because this is 3 o'clock. I don't think, dude I was gonna stream with is gonna show up. Not at this point, at least. A little bit on the unfortunate side. Really kind of wanted to stream with him tonight, but I guess it's just not gonna happen. Attachments. I need 2 for my 2 things. Yeah, my 2 pistols for my long neck rifle and my pistol. Believe it or not, that is what I need it for. It feels like I'm doing nothing. I actually am like freaking power leveling. When I started this little adventure, I was not near the level I am now. I'm gonna take that 20 freaking things. Yeah, I honestly think I'm just gonna put it all on my pistol, because the pistol will go through shots like crazy, but at the same token though, be able to actually get a lot more shots out of the pistol. Use more fiber. helmet, which is a bit unfortunate. Boom, silence. Also silence. Up my health. I need that. Really? Fiber? I can remedy this fiber situation in like 5 seconds. There we go. Grab some of that. Make a fabricator if I have my stuff. Looks like it might actually work. Grappling hook really looks cool. I really want to get that. Alright, tap the kennel. There we go. Oh, meat is meat. Full-on chitin stuff. Ooh, right, shield, derp. I am grateful that they actually have sort of like a cooldown sort of thing, just to make sure that you're not completely screwing up. I'm actually very grateful for that. There's been plenty of times I would have deleted something that I really needed otherwise. I'll leave that there. Almost ready to start going. That's still separate. kind of want to actually go to a cave to begin with is if once I get to a cave, I have access to crystal and obsidian. Not great amounts of obsidian or crystal, but some. And once I start to get those, oh, it is game on. Like, the levels I'll start going up to at that point are just going to be like, shoo! That's usually when the game starts to become real easy. And then it goes back to hard, because then you have to start dealing with the bosses. And it's like, okay, now you gotta go tame a T-Rex. Like, yeah, you remember when it used to be easy? All this stuff, just in case something happens. Sort of option right there. Also, kind of need to build up a smith on our little wagon here. Which was part of the reason why I went down here to begin with. But only part. Everything all set it up here. Just leave this island. Need hide, metal ingot, stone, and wood. Hide. Stone. Wood. Oh. Set you to wander at all, you're just... I'm never going to see this guy again. Okay. Some liquids in me. Alright. So I think the grand thing that I'm going to end up doing is making landfall at that cave entrance, which I believe I know where it is. It should be that one little island that's kind of got that niche in it. Yeah, because I'm all the way over there. I need to come all the way back around and then make it to the island that has a niche. Oil still a good requirement. So that's still a steady supply of oil because that guy continues to show up at the beach. That's still good. Did I ever get my grinding? Ah, there it is. That should be more than enough of that. Double check everything before I don't want to move on and then be screwed later. So I'm just double checking everything before I get ready to go here. Plus I still need to wait for that stuff to cook. Like that. Instead of that. Keep up with that. Throw that there. Like that. Go over here. Like that. But again, thankfully, because I set up that system, I can just go re-up my water. And then I can come over here and start picking up a lot of fiber. I want to at least get like 200 fiber, and then I'll go ahead and pretty much do my final checks back at the base, and I'll be out. Yeah, this is pretty much almost it for this island. This is what I really needed was a lot of metal, which I pretty much received. I got enough for a sword. I got enough for all my weaponry. I was hoping for crystal, but I guess it's just not here. Or if it is here, it's going to be over in that area, which we have not secured. So that's probably not happening. And I really don't want to deal with that rocket elemental. Like, I really don't want to deal with that rock elemental. Put that in there. Inventory. Throw that in there. That's all good. That's all good. Grab some fiber because we're here. This is actually a secure area. We can actually go out and do this. Not immediately get harassed by stuff. Which is pretty significant. Oh yeah, we should probably grab up all the silk we can from this area. Again, silk and sulfur is what we came down here. Silk, sulfur, and cactus and stuff. Wow, they're still up. It's always baffling whenever I hear somebody else in, like, my house actually being up at the same time I am. Like, how? Like, well, they are human. They can do what you can do. You're not that unique. Touche. Touche. Alright. Go over here, grab the sulfur. And silk. Silk. Sulfur. Flint. That. And that. How are we on this? Ooh, cannot forget my bike. Grab that, grab that. Oh, some gunpowder here. Grab that and that, and clay, just in case. And, about half here. Grab a tap. And I'll grab the oil because there's actually a renewable source here. Anything we need? Pull out that. Just go halfsies. Put that over there. I honestly don't know when I'll be back, so I'm just planning like I'm not coming back for a long time. I do like the oil chug bugs. And if I could actually corral, I kind of have them corralled in that beach sort of area. So it is. This is a good area. Like, just it is. Actually, I'm gonna be like, let's say that's about 80. 82 or 3. And that's 75 or 25. 25 launch, and lat is about 90, or actually, no, not 90. It'd actually be 88. 25. Yeah, that's closer to. That's kind of what we're going for. Boom, boom, and silk. Throw that in there, throw that in there. And I mean, I could put the jerky in. I could put the oil in here and start making some jerky, but I don't need to. All right. Time. Hopefully, this is what I'm hoping here, is if we get over to this cave location, because this is just a location that I've heard about. It was in one of these island chains. I was looking up a resource map, and that's where it was, and I was like, okay, that looks interesting. Definitely think I might go smack some stuff around over there. Coincidentally, actually where we were wasn't too bad for that's a thorny dragon. That's another one of those big bastards right there that love to try to kill me. Both those things like to try to kill me. I'm pretty sure that's a Thyko. That is a kitty. Kitties are BS. No, it's not that chain that I'm looking at. So I can cut in there. I don't think it's over here. Well, there's a dolphin. I think I put all my narcotics arrows over there too. There'll be plenty of time to actually make narcotics arrows though. That's one of those things that loves to destroy rafts. Apparently you can always tell what those things are because what it does is it is always accompanied by a crap ton of freaking manti. So it shouldn't be out this far into the inland though. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Is that a kangaroo? I think we're stretching the terms of what constitutes a dinosaur anymore. I think it's around here-ish. It was an explorer's map that I was looking at, not just a resource map. A lot of opportunities for some stuff around here too. Okay. It's a pretty good area to just sit back for a second and actually look up the explorer's map. And also mispronounce explorers. Ragnarock. To see GPS coordinates, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it was up there. Okay, I see where. Okay. You see it kind of like 50, I want to say 56ish on lat and about 19 or 18 longitude right there, that little lone island. That's actually where the cave is. Now, I have another cave already earmarked on the stuff, but this one's just closer, so we're going to go ahead after that one. Wait a minute. That's obsidian. Obsidian's doing up here, but I am not going to sit over there and just look at the obsidian and not actually do anything. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to go ahead and put that over there. That. I'll figure you out later. Why? I just wanted to look around to see if I see any more obsidian. Flip-a-jarker the boa is, but... Raptors. That's never good. Not seeing any more. I don't want the raptors to start coming over this way. Which they will anyway. I was using the lycopile as cover. I managed to get some obsidian. That's actually a huge resource later, and that's actually one of the resources that's incredibly rare. That's the reason why we're going into a cave to begin with. So, just for it to be laying out there on the beach, that's really useful. Do with the other meat. Just drop it or cook it. Excuse me. Yeah, no, we don't want any. Oh crap. I forgot to turn it off. Now, so we gotta do is get some crystal and we'll be good. I don't like that it sounded. I like those so close in land though. The reason why I don't like that is because literally he's supposed to be like way over there on the borders. He was way closer than that. for him to do that, that's a lot of not okay. I'm being burned alive by the flames. The idea of what the Lycos actually do in this game versus what I suppose they did in real life is, in this game they operate as sort of a check. They operate as a check against anybody who's looking to leave the area that they're kind of supposed to be in. They're a boundary guardian. That's literally what they are. They don't serve too many purposes to be in land. I like these guys way more than the damn other type of pelicans. The initial birds that show up, those things suck, man. Or something like that. Those things suck. Intelligence for intelligence sake, I say we just go over here. Beach it. Craft up about 10 of those. Did my research right, it should be somewhere on this island. Probably won't be overtly obvious where it is. No big ass neon signs pointing right here, stupid. But we'll probably run across it. Bronto, that's not a problem. How the hell did a Brontosaurus get on this island? Should be a cave in this area. As well as a point of interest. I didn't misread that. No, there's a cave here. Everything else is pointing that there's a cave here. Good area to start setting up shop. Natural cover, natural area. I'm gonna say that's about 60. No, that's about 57. I'm gonna say about 19. Grab some hide and stuff. Enough stuff to get my thing to work. So I'm gonna be working out of that older tunnel. I could just kill them. Let's not start disrupting the wildlife just quite yet. Probably gonna need, what do we need for a bed? We need 80. We need 40 hide. 15 wood. We can get the wood and thatch and stuff like that. The other thing that we actually need is probably fiber, which we already have. Take just a little extra. It's really nice to be a cave area. Doesn't seem right. Seems like something's off here. I know I'm a little spoiled, but these trees seem weird. Pretty sure they should be dying from like one hit. Oh yeah, I suppose I ought to make a technical floor. A natural sort of thing going on here. Also, almost a natural defense. What's up with these trees, though? Should be offering a lot more stuff for how. Yeah, that's more what I'm talking about right there. Trees around there just don't make any sense. Also need to have my torch. By the way, I didn't actually think about. Flint, stone, wood. Water might be a bit of an issue. I'm gonna double check this area, but it's supposed to be here. I don't think it's an underwater cave. want to at least find it before the stream's over. Underwater cave, then I don't think we're going to be able to do much over here. Because until you get scuba diving equipment and stuff like that, underwater caves are basically just useless. I mean, unless you have a lot put into oxygen. Over there? Doesn't seem like it'd be it over there. I mean, you'd think it'd be closer to where the civilization is over here. Big brain here, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I was trying to figure out a significant place to put this, and I put up a big thing right there. I would definitely want people to use that as some sort of like waypoint or some sort of thing. Wouldn't want people to completely ignore that. Come along to this side of the island. Yeah, I freely admit I can be a bit of a dummy, so I don't understand a lot about game design. Just saying, if it were me, up there seems like it would just be screening and that's a really good area to put stuff. It'd be an okay underwater game. Does deny what my eyes are telling me, that this very much could be a location that is above water. Or this could be very much a location that's below water. I can't deny that. My eyes are indeed telling me this is a possibility. But I just cannot shake that they would build that and not have that incorporate somehow to cave. Like, I can't necessarily remedy that in my head thinking that's the case right there. All this beautiful foliage, this has been definitely freaking, this was definitely made to be a sort of pseudo point of interest. Could be incorrect here. Double check one more time. it's an undersea cave either. It's important that the game kind of makes that distinction in its wiki. There are differences between a normal cave and an undersea cave, and it's not saying that this is an undersea cave. It's actually kind of saying quite the opposite, so I'm feeling like I just keep passing it. I feel like it's just here, and I just keep on walking right by it like a dum-dum. So I don't feel like it's an undersea location. Could be mischaracterizing it and saying that it is undersea, that it's above sea, and it's not in the wiki, but it says that it's right here. Like, put a well there. I was looking up certain things, and it was saying that it's almost saying that it's right in this area, this general area that I'm standing in right here. It's just got a big round circle for where that area is. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it, and it's not making a distinction between underwater and above water. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put a pin in it, and I might just call the stream here when I get back to my boat. So I'll have a upper location here just in case. Yeah, damn, man. Maybe it is underwater. Well, if it is, that kind of sucks. Alright. Oh, well, Yeah. It's just a thing right now. I'm not entirely sure what the hell. I'm gonna go ahead and call it stream. I will see you guys next time. I've been Wolf207. Have a good one. Huh.